Hello, my beautiful earth signs, and welcome to your weekend reading from Healing Tea Talk, May 17th through the 19th. I am thrilled and excited to be doing your reading. I woke up this morning with earth energy on my mind and meditated and just felt a very buoyant, light energy for you guys. And so I'm really, really excited. I will put the timestamp in the description box for each of you so you know what specifically is for you. And the way that I'm doing this, you know what? It may just, if you watch the whole thing, I think I'm going to spread them out based on the sign. So it won't be one, then the other. Okay, so I just thought about that. So what I'd like to do is get oracle cards for Capricorn, Taurus, and then Virgo. Okay? All right. So Capricorn, ideal course of action came out for you. Wow. All right. Taurus, make a decision. And that literally came out in my pre-shuffle, that particular card. So interesting. And then for my Virgos, let's get an oracle card for my Virgo friends for this weekend, May 17th through the 19th. Thank you, Spirit. Illumination. So there's some kind of revelation that we're looking at for this weekend. And then potential gateway as an overall energy is at the bottom of the deck. So you guys could have some new beginnings, whether that is taking a new direction, making a decision, or even some divine enlightenment. Looks like there's some potential for some really new stuff here. So this is exciting, my earth signs. If you like what you are hearing or like the energy of my channel, please like, share, and subscribe. I am new out here in these YouTube streets and with over 20 years of experience, however, in career and life coaching, and now I'm pairing that with my intuitive insights and have shifted into a full-time practice and career of service in this area. So please, I would be so grateful if you donated to my channel. It's something that I absolutely love. If I can be of assistance in getting you to your highest and best version of yourself, providing any insight that Spirit gives me for you, I'm happy to do that. All right, so Capricorn, ask for help. What do you really need? Be willing to accept support. All right, Capricorn, so awesome. And I will read the guidance for this, and then once we get all of the spread out, just to make sure you guys have some clarity. All right, Holy Spirit, highest level of divine guidance for my Taurus friends this weekend, May 17th through the 19th. Divine level of guidance, highest level of divine guidance, Holy Spirit, angels and spirit guides for Taurus this weekend, May 17th through the 19th. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Love endures. Love does not give up or lose faith. Love is hopeful and withstands every situation, Taurus. Beautiful. And so you see multiple people on this ship. There's some choppy waters, but love endures. And with this make a decision card, I wonder if something happened or went down and you're sort of at a crossroads about it. All right. Another oracle card, Spirit, for my Virgo friends for this weekend, May 17th through the 19th. Thank you, Holy Spirit, for the highest level of divine guidance for my Virgo friends. All right. Be authentic came out, Virgo. Be real and true to who you are and how you feel. So with the illumination card, I'm wondering if um, something comes to light. Maybe, I'm not sure if something comes to light, or perhaps um, I feel like maybe someone was being less than honest. I hate to say that, but less than honest, and it sort of comes to light with the moon on in Scorpio, full moon in Scorpio on Friday. Things could be coming to light, and I'm looking at this moon here on this card for my Taurus friends. So the moon could be causing the moon, and the moon is also in your illumination card here, Virgo. The moon could be causing some waves and some ripples and things to come to surface. There is that that attraction quality that the moon brings out. And so there could be definitely some secrets, some things coming to light this weekend. It could stir up the waters of romance. But let's get a little more clarity here for my earth signs for this weekend, May 17th through the 19th. Thank you, Spirit, for your highest level of divine guidance. 2 cards for my Capricorn friends this weekend. 2 cards for Capricorn for this weekend, May 17th through the 19th. Two cards for Capricorn, highest level of divine guidance. Holy Spirit, May 17th through the 19th. Again, thank you guys for tuning in to my channel and us building a community of hope, inspiration, and encouragement. Sharing all the good tea, right? And not wasting any of it. So I'm excited about you guys being here. All right, Capricorn, let's see. You guys got the Judgment card. Okay, we'll get one more. So it looks like the universe is calling judgment on something. Highest level of divine guidance, Holy Spirit, for my Capricorn friends here. Alrighty here. And then we have the 9 of Pentacles, which is definitely earth energy, Capricorn. With this being an ideal course of action, it looks like definitely it's like the universe, and at the bottom is the magician. And you see that pentacle right there? It looks like something ideal happens. Like, looks like it's very successful. It seems like it's a divine call of action, and you guys have some level of success with this 9 of Pentacles here. Someone has built something, and I'll get clarification on it. But whatever it was, this ideal course of action definitely panned out. And I'd like to read the guidance on that too, Capricorn. So just bear with me, Virgo and Taurus here. I'd like to read the guidance for Capricorn on ideal course of action. And please comment, let me know if this resonates with you. It says, it is easy to be overwhelmed in the planning of a new endeavor. Simplify your plans, clearly envisage what you would like to accomplish, and find ways to ensure you can stay on path. Eliminate self-sabotage or other behavior that might derail you. Determine what you desire next. Do this through daydreaming and visualizing what delights and inspires you. Trust that this is an important phase that is necessary to maintain alignment and clarity. And so maybe And thinking about clearly what you want, Capricorn, you may need to ask for help here. Yeah, and see how she's going to this older gentleman? Yep. So you may be encouraged to ask for help. Whatever it is, maybe that's prayer, because it looks like sort of a like Zeus or some kind of godlike figure. So maybe you're being encouraged to pray, and or you've been praying and there's been an answer to your prayers with this Nine of Pentacles ending up in great success for you. Something manifests on your behalf this weekend, Capricorn. So very, very good. All right, Taurus. 2 cards, Holy Spirit, for Taurus. 3 of Pentacles, of course, earth energy. Working on something. So you guys could be working on, we'll see, get some clarity. Well, with this make a decision card in this moon, I was going to say, gonna move towards a traditional sense, but I'm wondering if there's a third party situation here. And see the 5 of Swords, which is a victory after conflict. So I'm wondering if, and see Justice is at the bottom of this deck, meaning that there is going to be some sort of a divine call as far as balancing the scales and it being just. I'll draw some clarification cards, but you seems like you've worked on something. The waters get choppy here, right? And then this card means to win after a battle. So maybe there is going to be a little bit of turbulence this weekend and you're being encouraged to make a decision in this situation. And I'll read that guidance for you, Taurus. All right. It says, your sheer determination is highlighted at this time. Makes me think of this. He looks very determined, doesn't he? The ability to create or destroy has always been within your skill base. You have the wisdom and confidence needed to use these skills constructively. Now is the time to act, if you know what it is you want to accomplish and why. Since the powers of transformation are at your command, change your desires into objectives, your thoughts into actions, your goals into achievements. If you have recently met with failure, know you can change that failure into success. Wow, goes right along with this 5 of Swords, doesn't it, guys? Okay. Your thoughts into actions, your goals into achievements. Know you can change that failure into success. The only limits you have are those you impose on yourself. Wow. So if something, you are working on something, you're being encouraged to basically turn the tides here. So this is interesting. So maybe something wasn't going right and you're being asked to persevere this weekend, Capricorn. And I'll pull some clarifiers here in just a moment. All right, and then 2 cards for my Virgo friends. We have Illumination and Be Authentic here. 2 cards for my Virgo friends. Alrighty. The Wheel of Fortune. Many things are turning in your favor. And the 9 of Swords. Okay, so there could be an air sign, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, that's watching these tides turn, Virgo, and they're a little anxious about it. Because of the illumination and the Be Authentic, they could not know what to expect. I feel like they're sort of in the dark, and swords can be not only thought processes, but it's also communication. And with them all crossed up like this, maybe you're sending mixed messages. Maybe perhaps there is a some communication that's needed. But with this, see this big moon here on the Wheel of Fortune? It's almost like you're being completely exposed this weekend. Yeah, and I'm going to go ahead and get the clarifiers on this. Virgo, since we're on this end, I'll go ahead and get the clarifiers here. Clarification, Holy Spirit, on this Wheel of Fortune and Nine of Swords. Clarification on this Wheel of Fortune and Nine of Swords. Thank you, Spirit. A Nine of Wands here. Someone standing firm in their energy, but it's something new. That's fire energy, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo. Could be a new venture. And then the Judgment card came out. Yeah, there's like a breakthrough moment. Like this is such a divine illumination, and people are getting out of, I really believe this, if you're dealing with an air sign, they're getting out of this mental prison because the universe doesn't want that secrecy anymore. Like they really, 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 really deserve and need to get out of this mental prison, Virgo. And I just feel like it's because you're not communicating that the universe is calling judgment here with the Judgment card and Wheel of Fortune. Like things can't always just stay in your favor. And so because of that, it's like the universe is letting this person break free from this mental prison with all of these swords here. Like, you know what? Time is up. Time is up. I gotta let them know what's going on and what you're doing. So maybe you were taking a long time and somebody was feeling out in the cold here. And so the universe went into action mode, like, you're taking too long. I'm going to go ahead and intervene. So again, with this moon in Scorpio, Virgo, looks like, I don't want to be insensitive, but like the jig is up almost. Like, and I don't mean that disrespectfully, but it's just for those of you who are Virgos and you have been just basically maybe not being the best version of yourself, or you've been trying to cover up the truth because you had every intention of getting it together. It's taken too long. And so because of the impact it's having on someone else, God is needing to make a move. Because it's not just about us. You see that? And so with this Nine of Wands, what I'm seeing here is that you have had like literally 9 opportunities to come clean, 9 opportunities to, you've had lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of chances to communicate, make things clear, be intentional. But because you didn't, number 10 is judgment, right? Everything is coming full circle here, Virgo. It's all coming full circle. It's like, okay. And see, even with the 9 of Swords, so you have the 9 of Swords and the 9 of Wands. And it's like, okay. And then the universe calls judgment on the situation. So just be prepared. I would recommend, Virgo, it's okay to fall on your sword. And to, authenticity goes a long way. It really does. And helping people understand, this is why I did that. Even if it's unacceptable, just letting the person, if you're in a relationship, just let them know, it's okay to be vulnerable. People really appreciate honesty, even if it's not flattering, because it helps them to know truly who you are and brings, it's one thing to have intentions. Like, see, there's a moon in that card too. We all intend and want to be, I think, great people and the best versions of ourselves. But sometimes it doesn't work out that way, and we make decisions based on our level of consciousness at the time. So this is an opportunity for a new beginning, a potential gateway to greater things, but it does start with honesty. And if you let people know what they're working with, it gives them the power to show grace and be gracious and say, you know what? Okay, now that I know the truth, give me the opportunity to decide how I want to handle it. What is it that I want to do? But you can't take that power of choice away from them, Virgo. So, and I believe it'll work out in your favor, though. I do feel like this exposure will work out in your favor, but you do have to let that thing happen and be willing to be transparent. Okay. All right. Thank you. All right. So, Capricorn, the Five of Wands flipped over here for you guys for judgment. So it looks like there's some type of competition, maybe. I'm getting the feeling, I don't know if it's romantic competition or work competition, but judgment is also called here, and this definitely goes in your favor because you win. So I don't know if somebody is involved in a pool of some type and you win the pool and win the money and the bet. Maybe you picked the right horse. I don't know, but whatever it was, you guys, Capricorn, you come out winning. I know you guys aren't one to take big leaps of faith like that. So, not typically. Our signs tend to be rather conservative, especially when it comes to the coinage. But there's some kind of interaction, maybe argument with a fire sign, Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo. One more clarifier for this Nine of Pentacles, Holy Spirit. Thank you. And the Wheel of Fortune comes out for you guys too. So yeah, it's like the universe is just calling time's up. It's like the time's up movement, the the Me Too movement. Like, you know what? Time is up. But the wheels, Capricorn, are definitely falling in your favor. With this energy, major arcana. It's like, yeah, big time. So maybe you've been in conflict with a fire sign, and things just sort of go in your favor this weekend. It could have been involving money, but whatever path you're on, it seems like an ideal course of action that ends in your favor, Capricorn. So congratulations. Please comment. Let me know if I'm on the right track or what that's looking like. And then last but not least, my Taurus friends, Holy Spirit, 2 clarifiers for Taurus. So I'll take the 2 that seem to come up here. Oh, you know what? Let me shuffle these one more time. I want really, really clear guidance. Yeah, it was a prince, the Prince of Pentacles. So that is confirmation. The Prince of Pentacles came out, and then a clarifier for the Five of Swords, please, Holy Spirit. For Taurus for this weekend, May 17th through the 19th. So Taurus, it looks like you guys are very resolute as far as your finances. You may be in a bit of a battle, but it shows here that, you know, what's coming to me is all is fair in love and war. So, and then the Prince of Swords. So I wonder if this is just, maybe you are in a third-party situation and you are competing for the love of, you win the love of someone, swords energy. So you could be competing with someone for an air sign, and this energy isn't necessarily gender specific. The energy, we're reading the energies and not the literal gender of the cards, but it could be 2 Tauruses fighting for someone's love, and love wins. And it looks like you win, Taurus. That's amazing. Yeah, so someone's being urged to make a decision, and I thought initially it was you guys, but it could be someone else. So there will be some fast-moving communication coming in for every Earth sign this weekend. Definitely fast-moving energy. Yeah. Yep. See this moon sign at the bottom of the deck here? So it's 6 is balance. So, you know, things are moving forward. They're definitely moving forward. Earth signs this weekend. Just, I'm glad that you're being prepared. I want to get, let's get one more oracle advice. And this is the oracle deck that is love and connections. Notes from the universe on love and connections. The Holy Spirit, I would like to get at least one more advice card for these earth signs moving into this weekend, especially with the illumination of this new moon, full moon in Scorpio on Friday. Highest level of divine guidance, Holy Spirit. We'll pull a card for each one, a card for Capricorn, Taurus, and then Virgo. Holy Spirit, what final message would you like to give Capricorn for this weekend? Highest level of divine guidance, Holy Spirit, final message for Capricorn regarding this weekend. What would you like for them to know? Highest level of divine guidance for Capricorn. And I just think it's important to mention too, Capricorn, that the Wheel of Fortune, and also to my Virgo friends, this is a life cycle of completion. So that's not just I don't want to minimize that Wheel of Fortune. Thank you, Spirit. You wanted me to let them know that. This is like a karmic cycle coming to an end. And that's why the Judgment card was reached. It's not like you told a little white lie at the grocery store and then somebody, you know, the universe is like, okay, I'm exposing that. We're talking about a karmic cycle of completion. Like it could have started on very shaky foundation. Like it wasn't even, the relationship wasn't grounded in truth from the beginning. And so the cycle had to come to an end. But that doesn't mean that it won't be successful. It just means that it has to play out. Okay, so for Capricorn, create space for new love. And it says, when a thing hurts your eyes, stop looking at it. When it hurts your ears, stop listening to it. And when it hurts your heart, stop justifying it. I love you so much. So awesome. So, you know, something could be coming to an end here with you too, Capricorn, with this 5 of Wands. If there is a divine, a karmic cycle could be coming to an end, but it ends in your favor. And don't justify it. Let it come to an end. It definitely ends in your favor. Even if, I just get the feeling like even if it's divorce and you need to seek out the help of an attorney so you can get your coins, you know, definitely do that. And that may be, and the divorce may be an ideal course of action, Capricorn. It may be what's needed, you know, and, you know, acknowledging the truth. Oh, I got chills. Acknowledging the truth of the situation may hurt, but it's better to know. It is better to know what you're dealing with. Go ahead, face it, resolve it. Because the wheels are turning in your favor. And so if you do need to ask for assistance, Capricorn, don't be afraid to do that, okay? I just feel like, I'm feeling more and more like, oh, okay. Someone is, divorce could be pretty much certain. Okay? But it's going to work out okay. Because when we acknowledge the truth and face the truth, right? You end up realizing that it's much better than everything being a secret or turning our back to it, pretending it doesn't exist with our heads in the sand. you're sort of prolonging the inevitable. And so, you know, there are great new beginnings. Even if the endings are tough, guys, just look at the new beginning. There's a new chance to recreate and write the script for yourself. What do you want life to be like? Learning from your mistakes, right? So you don't enter into another karmic cycle. Okay. All right, Holy Spirit, advice card for my Taurus friends for this weekend. What would you like for them to know? Universe, one note of love and connection for my Taurus friends this weekend, May 17th through the 19th. Thank you. Highest level of guidance, Holy Spirit. For my Taurus friends, May 17th through the 19th. Thank you. Highest level of divine guidance. Spirit, what message do you have? Final message. All righty. It says, there isn't a soul on the planet who doesn't crave your approval. The only difference between a friend and a foe is that you've decided where love can grow. Ho. So I think that's interesting, referencing friend or foe. So maybe you two guys, you're trying to figure out if this person is a friend to you or not. And you really figured out this weekend because you guys could be liking the same woman, right? And you're figuring out where you stand. It looks like you went out though, Taurus, but wow. So what's that saying about keep your friends close but your enemies closer? Yeah, with the moon card, you could be finding out somebody was trying to mac on somebody you were dealing with. And hopefully, you know, with this whole comment here, I don't know if you really want this person, even if you end up winning out. Do you really want somebody who would juggle or consider juggling between friends? I don't know. You might need to just get on this Six of Swords boat and just go on away into a new sunset. And then there's this moon card too underneath. So, you know, who knows, your attraction could pull you, Taurus, into a whole new direction. Like, I'm not dealing with these choppy waters. I'm out of here. All right. And then for you, Virgo, it says love in spite of it all. Before this odyssey ever began, there was you, your best friends, and wide-eyed curiosity among you about who would be the first to leap, the first to forget, the first to kiss, the first to tell, the first to fall, the first to get back up, and the first to remember that it all began with a dare to love in spite of it all. Is that you, Murgatroyd? The universe. P.S. I remember the glint in your eyes, all three of them. So the message, the feeling I'm sort of getting is that whoever you are with, I really feel like they love you unconditionally. And so you can't control everything. And so because of that, you will know that you're loved. This really is love authentically because you let this happen. Okay? And so that's how you know it's love, not by making sure everything is ideal and perfect and right. It's by letting it be what it is. And then if you let it be and it persists and the person says, listen, I understand what you're telling me. Thank you for giving me the choice whether to leave or not. And I choose to stay and love you. How much more solid will your relationship be? So that's just, they remember everything. It's of value to them. I just read you this card. They remember all of the special things in their relationship. They really, really do. But you have to trust that they will see the light in you. Like this said, I remember the glint in your eyes, all three of them. Yeah, they see the light in you. So don't be afraid, Virgo. I'm really just celebrating this because it can be scary to be authentic, but it's going to turn out in your favor, okay? So thank you, Earth signs. This was a longer reading than I really anticipated it to be. I'm really excited for you guys. I think that this is all very healthy growth. It's healthy exposure, it's healthy because it gets you to a good place. So even if there's breakup, friends that act like foes, I'm Rob Base, the one who knows about the I am telling my age. But anyway, it's good to just know this. So I just see a lot of illumination all weekend for my earth signs. Like things come to light and you deal with it. Deal with it in a healthy way and move on to your bright new beginnings. Thank you, earth signs, for sticking with me. Like, share, and subscribe. Let me know if I'm on track. And if you'd like a personal reading, that information will be in the description box. Thank you so much. Have a blessed weekend. Bye-bye.